Okay, River City Ransom, Technos Japan, 1989, third in the Kunio-kun series, behind Renegade and Super Dodgeball.
It's a really weird progression between Renegade, Dodgeball, and then River City Ransom.
Yeah, it jumps back and forth, and the weird thing about it, and let's just go ahead and get rolling here, you're first player, so go select and start. So I'm Ryan, you're Alex. Americanized versions of names that are escaping me.
Novice just for the playthrough.
Oh, crazy thing about that. Novice in the US version is medium in the Japanese version.
Oh, okay.
They actually took out the easy difficulty from the Japan release, and Novice is medium and Advanced is hard.
Okay.
As opposed to, like, just about every other game where they take out the hard one and make, like, easy normal.
Alright, so being Americans, then, we are faced with two choices, and that's big or home.
Right.
I'm gonna go home.
Alright.
That's my question.
A little of both. Slick is... everything in this game is so wildly westernized. Like, even the sprites here, they did a total revamp on these, from school uniforms to that sort of t-shirt and jeans look here. Yeah, no, third game in the series, and the first two, they do take kind of that jump from beat 'em up to beat 'em up sports type. I mean, we're gonna have to play Super Dodgeball sometime soon.
Obviously,
it's too wacky.
As well as World Soccer, because it's as well. I mean, all the games look the same. They have the same sprites for people, but
right.
They're all at the sort of same level of ridiculous.
Get out of here.
I'm also having a hard time trying to remember that there is friendly fire in this game, so I can whack Ryan.
Oh, big time, yeah. And that's actually, I'm sure that was in no small part.
Sorry.
Speaking of, intentional. These characters are mortal enemies, but they're rivals in previous series.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first time they actually team them up.
Was there ever like a story to that, like why they're friends now?
I'm sure there is. All I know is that these are rival gangs from the other school in town, so...
Oh, trash can.
I guess it's the Independence Day thing, you know, once you have a mutual enemy. I don't know.
Trash can best weapon. Oh, give me that back. Trash can best weapon. Come on.
The puns are off the charts, that's for sure. Yo, dude, chill out. In unison, to boot.
Who are these guys? Like, what's their game?
Larry and Ralph. These are the generic dudes. They're the ones with the cyan shirts.
Right.
Every shirt's going to be a different gang. You've got the zombies, the mob, the internationals, generic dudes, frat guys.
Cowboys.
Yep, Cowboys of the dark blue. Alright, all time.
Alright, I forget which store is which.
Hit select. Alright, so now it's our...
Ooh, we got some cash.
Yeah, you start with 20. We're not quite to book math yet, so I think we need to run over. Plunk a few more people for their lunch money. There you go, jocks.
Time to take out the trash.
I just... we're getting a lot of, like, West Side Story words in unison here. Alright.
I forgot how much I love this game. It's a shame too. This game wasn't a part of my my childhood. I didn't know about this game until after seeing Scott Pilgrim, and Dan here brought it to my attention.
I was very fortunate, I think, to accidentally buy this game. How I actually came about it, beyond me. I mean, I can remember the games that I intentionally harassed my parents to get. Games like Bubble.
Right.
But
with the best,
I just do not see the...
time.
Yeah, I just don't see the 6-year-old version of me being like, I must have River City Ransom.
I was that way about, what was it, Final Fight was the Sega one? I mean, I felt pretty severe about that one. And the Power Ranger side-scrolling beat 'em up, too, on the SNES.
Hey, stop that. Lighten up Rambo.
Oh, this is a boss, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this
is
is the first. All right, you are now set to buy books, so why don't we swing back to...
I think you are, too. I think they're $27.
I don't remember the exact math, if it's 27 or 29.
I'm actually not going to buy a book. We discussed this beforehand, because we usually just both get Dragon Feet and Texas Boots, which is the most broken combination in the game. Or one of them.
It's certainly a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great. But I'm going to go for on the edge of variety here. I'm going to try and get Grand Slam and Excalibur, so I need to basically save all my money until the end of the game. Because I'm just going to be using weapons the whole time, so I don't really need to buy the fist upgrade either.
Alright, I think this is it.
What do we got in here?
The Grotto Bookstore.
Alright, it's me first, right?
Oh, it's only $26.95. Oh, that's
nice.
easy.
Yeah, so I mean, I could get Stone Hands, which would triple the damage of my punches, but I'm not going to be using too many punches, so I'm going to buy nothing.
Well, I suppose it falls on me to show just how broken and simple a combo this is, and I'll go ahead and bite the bullet on that.
Dragon Feet likewise triples your kick damage.
Hit start. Huge red flag here. We can both control the menu.
Oh.
So go ahead and hit A. This is so much consternation here. So now we're both on this menu. Whichever one of us hits A on use would use whatever item we're currently pointing at in our own respective list.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit use on Dragon Feet. I have thrown away objects because there it is, that horrible throwaway over on the right side. Because both people hit right to go to exit and hit A, and then it's gone. Alright, so
we are the frat guys.
Ooh.
Oh, we're not the frat guys. We're fighting the frat guys.
Yeah. Well, we're a little frat guy inside.
Bruh. Bruh! I hate how slow the trash can is, but come on, guy. It does so much damage.
Oh, sure.
Speaking of which, we'll probably show our life. Yeah, you're struggling there. The good news is, you keep your items when you die, right?
No.
I mean, you keep like the ones you bought, not the ones you're holding.
Oh, yeah.
So
anything you purchase is fine.
Yeah, so if you lose money at this point, not the biggest deal in the world.
Right. All you lose is half your cash.
Right. Which for me is disastrous, so I'm kind of playing it safe until I can at least get the Grand Slam.
I don't care.
You need like, what, 50 for the boots?
No enemies. Yeah, Texas boots are somewhere around 50, 60 bucks.
Do we go up?
Yeah. So
One from all.
Second mall.
I need to buy any food.
How much I got?
You have
That
$7.
may be enough for pepper steak?
I believe the pepper beef is
It's pepper
$3.
beef. It is pepper beef.
Oh, it's $6. Yeah, you can buy one.
I will be very much pepper beefing.
This guy doesn't feel like smiling at me, so I'll take nothing.
Smiles are only free at Mervs. At Mal's, you gotta pay for them.
Yeah, what can you do?
Pay for them.
Oh.
There we go. Life.
Alright.
Only problem is you don't get any stats from that, but that's alright.
I think you get like a little bit, but no, what it is you get a max power out of it. But also
If
stamina.
you don't use all of the stamina gain to regen life, some of the excess gets washed over into max HP gain.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
which is always nice.
I feel bad we've been talking through Roxy's whole conversation here.
I forget that NES games do have exposition once in a while.
Kind of. This is exposition. Holy hell!
What?
She just disappeared.
Yeah.
You want to go beat up Benny and Clyde?
I always want to go beat up Benny and Clyde. You kidding me?
Pop. That's all yours.
Give me that. Benny and Clyde, first real farming spot in the game.
Oh god, and so much farming, and you get to farm them twice.
Yeah. I think they get more money the second time, right?
In front of the sauna, they might.
I believe they do.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, at that point, you're almost to River City High.
True. So you have to save up for the boots, which is, again, like $50, I think.
I feel bad. I can't remember. We're Crosstown High? Or we're River City High and they're Crosstown High?
I'm not sure.
I think we're Crosstown High. If we were wearing, like, Letterman jackets or something, I'd know.
Right.
But
I need to get some food next time we get into a town. Come on, guy.
yes, they got so much mileage out of these sprites.
Yeah. Like what, 4 games worth?
Super Dodgeball, this Nintendo World Cup, Crash and the Boys.
Did Renegade have it or no?
No, Renegade had sort of... There was a similar visual aesthetic to it, but no, not these exact sprites. I was actually going back and looking at Renegade before we got set up to play this, and if I was seeing the YouTube video for it right, Renegade may have the shortest ending of all time.
Really? I can prove you wrong, but go on.
Sure. Okay, so the last boss in Renegade is a dude in an office with a gun, which is kind of neat for a game where you're beating somebody up, you know. All game it's been motorcycle fights and beat 'em ups, and all of a sudden the last guy pulls out a pistol. It's kind of a neat twist.
Oh, okay.
But basically,
there we
you
go.
punch him. The last time you punch him and he dies, as soon as he drops,
Oh, sorry.
you're good. As soon as he drops, like he flashes. When the flashing is over, credits. Immediately, credits start rolling.
That hurts. What, 42
I mean, it may be a frame. It may be 2 frames. I'll let you grab cash for a while so you can book up. But pretty much like right when this jump. This is where you get into. Oh, no enemies, nice. 2 ways to get up here. You can either do horizontal jumping like so.
What was the jump?
Both buttons at once.
Ah, that's right.
Or if people fighting this, you can do vertical jumping and kind of sidle up to the boxes.
Yeah, I was never good at the verticals. I got no ups.
So there are no enemies here. I don't know if we're gonna get our boss or not. No, we're not gonna. So I think we got to go out and back in.
Yeah. I ran into a wall. Alright. The homeboys. I should probably go. Oh, hey. Who brings a baseball to a street fight?
I was never sure if that was a baseball or a rock.
Pretty sure. No, it might be a rock.
Because there's no, you know,
There's no
stitching.
seams on it. Yeah. Alright, do you want to go try for the boss?
Hopefully he's in here by now. There we go.
Jocks. I want to. Oh, wait, yeah, tires. I want to try something. So,
Oh, if you can, yeah, you can jump and run on it if you get it just right.
oh, I guess not. Hey, I got the vertical.
Alright, so now back where you were.
Oh, great. I made it just in time to have to do this again.
Yeah.
Game.
You gotta be careful, actually. There's a small chance doing that you'll injure yourself. We get stuck between. We'll probably KO you that too. Oh, that was 2 more guys. Yeah, here we go.
That's boss music.
Rocco.
We got past Moose. Trying not to hit you with the tire.
I do feel obligated to point out that I'm pretty sure that's illegal in all 48 states, Hawaii, and Alaska.
What? Hitting someone with a tire?
Yeah, 2-person mugging with tire and kicking.
I mean, he started it.
No, I kicked him while he was talking. He said something about showing us, but that's not going to hold up in court.
Ah, okay. I think I've had enough. Let's get out of here. God.
You're on fire.
I am the worst.